what's going on? It's evening, and I'm relaxing before it's time to wind it down. Just finished dinner, and I actually made peppered steak for the first time. And the crazy part is, I used a recipe from ChatGPT, and the family loved the gravy. So I was like, wow. And it was a new way. I'd never made gravy, so that was pretty dope. Um, as always, well, not as always, but I told you guys, I have to see it before it exists. So right now, I see 1,262 people in this live. And like, how'd you get to that number? I don't know, just pull it out of thin air. Like, how does anybody else get to a number? Just pull it out the air. If it makes sense to you, that's the one you go with. 1,262 people made sense to me. So that's how I got to that number. Anyway, I want to talk about something that I've been exploring for the last few weeks. And what I've been exploring is, how do you, especially as a shorter guy, right? I don't know what this is in my hair. How do you start feeling good about who you are and what you're doing? And what I've realized lately is, the way to start feeling good about who you are and what you're doing is to just do more. Do things that challenge you and make you better. So that could be anything that you think will make you a better person and challenge you beyond the level that you are at right now in life. Thank you. Um, Whatever that looks like, to you, and only you know what that is. Like for me, that was, learning how to fight, boxing, and getting stronger. Because, I used to be in the gym a lot back in the day, but then I just stopped. And I took it out already.
Okay, I was gonna take it off the stove because I need it to cool down.
Okay.
So I don't
Jordan, take that off the stove. The bread,
I can
Use
do it then.
use the handle thing. Use that paper towel. There you go.
Let me try it. You can put it right here, buddy.
Um.
Hopefully this is done. Wait, baby, I don't think it's done.
Okay, put it back in there then.
Sorry, Jordan. Let's put it back in there, buddy.
Okay, sorry. My
It's
wife
like 5
is.
minutes.
No, it doesn't have any minutes. It
Okay.
went off. That's the rice.
Oh.
Um. Anyway, my wife is making something for the first time, and so it just went off. But anyway, so what I was learning is, when you challenge yourself, it makes you, you just get this strength and this power that you might not have had when you weren't challenging yourself. So for me, I learned that the way I'm going to get better is to start doing difficult things. And the difficult things don't even have to be like, um, actual physical things. It could be having a tough conversation. Like, that can be hard. Just think about how many conversations we don't have. And I talked about in the last live how I was, I had to apologize one day to my wife, and I sat on the end of that bed for like 10 minutes before I apologized, because I didn't really want to apologize, but it was necessary. And so sometimes just doing hard things is having tough conversations. Other times it could be something like going to the gym It could be something like learning a new skill. All those things are hard, so that's why most people don't do it. But if you are willing to try to do hard things, learn how to do something hard that's going to challenge you, it's going to give you the confidence that you need, the confidence that you want. That's how you get the confidence you need. Do hard things. It's That's just the way it goes in life. If we do hard things, we get the reward. We feel good about ourselves, and we're not taking the easy way out. Too many people in life just want the easy way out, want things to be as easy as peasy as possible. They avoid any kind of challenge or any kind of thing that may move them out of their comfort zone. Don't let that be you. And if you hear that in the background, that's one of my sons playing games. Yeah, games. Anyway, um, so that's what I learned helped me build confidence as a shorter dude is just doing hard things. Because you're not gonna tell me about me when I know I'm doing harder things than you. You know what I'm saying? While you're sitting on the couch doing nothing, and I'm out here doing my best, you're not gonna tell me about me. So that helped me build confidence. Every day I get up, um, clear my mind by meditating, writing. Um, that in itself is meditating. That's one right there. If you can sit down.
Tell Elijah I need the Vaseline.
Okay. Eli. Eli. Bring the Vaseline. Um, so yeah, if you could sit down, like I heard this quote, it goes, thinking is the hardest work most people never do. So being able to just sit down, write out your thoughts about whatever's going on in your world, and just figuring out how you're going to solve the problems that go on in your world will change everything for you. Like it is. Where is it?
Where's what?
The Vaseline.
Oh.
Figuring out how to solve the problems that go on in your world, it will, by writing them out, like getting clear on what they are, will change things for you. And then if you can sit down and meditate, yeah.
Ew.
If you can meditate and really allow yourself to think about the possibilities of how you'll solve that problem, just sitting there meditating for 20 minutes. I know it's hard. It seems like 20 minutes seems like a long time when you're meditating. But if you can do it, man, you'll start noticing that you'll start seeing things clearer. You'll be more patient with yourself, and you'll start seeing the answers to situations and obstacles just like appear, because you're allowing yourself that time to just sit there and be quiet. And for me, the biggest thing that I learned is that it's not the easiest thing to sit there and do it. And some days when I'm meditating, I'll be thinking about 50 other things. But what I'm trying to do is just get in the habit of showing up and doing it. And that's what you gotta get in the habit of doing, is just showing up and trying it. Because you don't lose anything by trying to meditate. You actually, might gain some things. Um, I got this book recently, since I said we're talking about, just different things. I got this book. I haven't read it yet, because I'm reading a few other books. But since my goal is to build this into a sustainable brand, I'm trying to learn how, different companies and different things were formed. So I got this book, Shoe Dog, Feel Nice Memoir, because I want to learn, from this man who built one of the biggest companies in the world, but also he pulled one of the biggest heists in the world. Anybody who pays $100 for, or whatever they are now, for Air Force Ones that are gonna bubble the moment you put them on, you are a genius to be able to get people to pay for those. So I'm trying to learn from the shoe dog of how to do, how did you, I mean, branding. That is branding in itself because the Air Force One is a terribly made shoe, but yet you see people on it all the time with them bubbled fronts on their Air Force Ones. I don't get it, but people love their Air Force Ones. It's kind of crazy. Um, and I just want to say, hey, again, like I said, I've been rambling or talking for the last 10 minutes, and three, four people have popped in and out of this live. And this is more than the last live. And like I told you guys at the beginning of the live, I see 1,262 people in here. That is my number. And that's what I see when I look in this live. Even though there's only one person in this live right now, but I see 1,262 because you have to see it before it's a reality for it to be a reality. And that is what I see in my reality is, when this channel grows, when I hop on here for lives in the evening, it's gonna be a little bit different experience. But for right now, this is what it is, and I'm happy for the 1 to 2 people that pop in here, even though and just say what's up or say nothing. I'm fine with that because I understand what this is gonna grow into. Um, so you gotta be able to see it before it's a reality for you because if you can't, then you'll always be just switching from thing to thing because you'll never focus on any one thing because if you don't get instant results, you're gonna think it was the wrong thing. And sometimes it's not necessarily the wrong thing, it's just you ain't got no staying power. You ain't stick with it. Yeah, but I hope you guys had a good day today. And even if you did not have a good day today, I want you to think about the fact that today is today. Leave whatever your issues are in today. And remember, tomorrow's a new day. You don't got to carry it with you. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's a new day. Write down what went right today, what went wrong today. And just figure out what you can do better tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow is not promised, but if you can make it right before the end of the day, do that. If you can't, just at least figure out, see if you can learn the lesson from whatever mistake or whatever you made today. But yeah, it's just, we're human, and as long as you're on this planet and you're doing your thing, it's not always gonna be perfect. You're gonna make mistakes, things gonna happen. That's just life, and that's how it goes. All right. So.
Excuse me, give me this is really hot. Don't judge.
But anyway, I'm getting ready to get off here, and I'm gonna do more of these lives in the evening because I gotta get better at this. So the only way I'm gonna get better is to keep getting on here and keep talking, and the people will come if you believe in something. I want you to make sure you bet on yourself because my fellow short bros, I believe in you. And remember, you are a king. You are enough. I don't care what nobody else say. And Short Man Nation is not going anywhere. And hope to catch y'all next time. All right. Have a good night. Thank you for those who came in, even if it was only for a second, and watched. All right. Peace.
Get all that medicine stuff off of your feet.